Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Backtrace. Let's do it. Backtrace is a crime drama film from director Brian A. Miller and Lionsgate Premiere. The movie stars Sylvester Stallone, Ryan Guzman, Matthew Modine, Meadow Williams, Christopher McDonald, and Tyler Jon Olson. The lone surviving thief of a violent armored car robbery is sprung from a high-security facility and administered an experimental drug to treat his amnesia. So I was about halfway through this movie when I started really noticing a lot of parallels to another movie that I reviewed a couple months ago called Reprisal. Both movies were released straight to VOD, neither of them were particularly good, and both of them featured an older action star, in this case Sylvester Stallone, in that case Bruce Willis. They were featured heavily on the poster, despite not really being in the movie very much at all. And I looked it up. Sure enough, both movies had the same producer. There were other producers too, but that one guy, he's got a formula. Now, Sylvester Stallone is decent in this movie because he's a darn good actor, but he really kind of seems like he's just kind of going through the motions and doesn't really want to be there. Matthew Modine is giving it all he's got, and he does have some pretty good, pretty decent little moments, but the script is not meeting him halfway. Christopher McDonald is wonderful in this movie. I love that guy. He's so good at playing a slimeball. And Ryan Guzman, who I'm not particularly familiar with, I thought he did a decent job as well. But getting back to the script, the dialogue in this film is really bad. It's cliche after cliche, and much like Reprisal, the dialogue is really, really repetitive. At one point, Matthew Modine is like, "I recognize this place." And I'm like, I'm aware. You've said that 7 times in like the last minute. Now, I can't prove this, but I have to assume that this film was financed by the Shaky Cam Association of America, because the entire film is shot using Shaky Cam. And whenever you think it couldn't get any shakier, Matthew Modine's character gets a crazy headache, and they visualize that by making the camera super shaky, like crazy shaky. And it gets so shaky and the sequences go on for so long that I found myself getting really, really queasy. Now, I don't know the science of amnesia, and I don't expect a movie like this to really go out of its way to try and get the science right. But hey, for all I know, maybe the science is completely sound. If any of you know about this kind of stuff, tell me in the comments. But a lot of the science in this movie felt really convenient and really contrived. Like, first off, how did these thugs get this experimental amnesia drug? That's never explained. And after they inject it into his spine, which is gotta suck, they're like, yeah, he's had amnesia for 7 years, but it'll start to work in 15 minutes. Seems a little convenient. And then, whenever he's actually recalling something, he gets these crazy headaches and the camera goes all crazy. But when he's not recalling something, he's like, fine. That seems odd to me. But what do I know? And the ending has a couple of big reveals. One of them I saw coming a mile away. The other one I didn't see coming at all. But because the movie never drew me into the characters, I straight up just didn't care. And Stallone has a moment right at the end of the movie that did not feel earned in the slightest. It's like, you expect me to believe that this character is gonna do that right now. Oh, come on. Look, Backtrace is not one of the worst movies I've seen this year, but it's been an hour and a half and I already forget like half of it, so there it is. But Christopher McDonald was awesome. I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Backtrace, and I think I'm gonna give Backtrace a...
You're in big trouble though, pal. I eat pieces of like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of for breakfast?
No.
Out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen Backtrace? What did you think about it? Which Stallone movie did you like better this year? Backtrace or Creed 2? I'm surprised I got through that question without laughing. Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.